but I wanted to go ahead and start. So I'm going to restart a little bit. I'm Dana Sacco, I2I Hype, your system and automation specialist. So what I actually do is I come in and set up systems for people, from lead capture all the way through project management. And one of the things that's important with lead capture is knowing the data. Data is so important for us. If we don't have it, there is absolutely no way that we can figure out where things go. Where are we going in our business? How is our business going? Things like that, we just don't know. And I was in a meeting yesterday, which I was talking about, and I'm not a planner. I'm not. Most people don't realize that. I do. I'm one of these people. I'm a jump in, feet first, and I'll figure it out later type person. And so I get a little bit stuck with a couple different things. So what is, close that. All right. So what are the things that we need to track? First, where do these leads come from? How did we talk to them? What are some of the notes that we have about the clients? And, when's the last time we contacted them? All of this information is really, really important. I use CLICKUP. I know a lot of people use Google spreadsheets for this sort of thing. I'm a Google Sheets freak. I love the things, but I need things in certain places. And when you start to develop a team and you're going a little bit further with this information, guess what? You might want to assign contacting these people to someone else. So that is big. So let me jump over to screen share to kind of talk to you guys about what I am talking about. And we're actually going to build one today just as a quick little thing. So this is a very basic, simple CRM. Okay. It is a template that I downloaded from someone, and it's now saying that it's not in the group. I have no idea what it's doing. Okay, maybe it's working, maybe it's not. But this is a simple CRM template that I downloaded. I downloaded it from Process Driven, I believe, and she's on YouTube, and she's totally awesome with ClickUp. But you can see a lot of the tasks here. Now, a lot of people will go with the list format, and for me, with tracking leads, that doesn't necessarily always work. So and the board table, if you're a Trello person, this is kind of cool. People like the board version. But to set up anything and to actually get it to work, my favorite way to do it is actually inside a table. I want to see stuff. I want to see everything. I want to put everything there. So you've got the task name. And you just kind of leave it at that. That's fine. Task name is actually your person's name, your lead's name. Now, where's the status? This is actually a drop-down menu, okay? And it's a lead. It's an opportunity. You can put in here the priority of the person. What stage are they at? We talked to them. Where did we go? Where are they? Estimated value. How much, if you're talking to them and you kind of give them a price range, put that in here. If you're curious about, what it is, go ahead and this is fun, confidence. How much do you think it's going to be? You can actually change these to be whatever you want, and I'll show you that in just a second. What's their email address? What's their phone number? What's their company? This is disqualified or lost reason. So, again, this is one that I went ahead and I downloaded. As you can see, it's got all these different things in here. And you can, pricing time. These are different types of tags so that you can tag a client. You can decide what they are going to do and everything else. So this can be very powerful. Now you can go ahead and you can look at the person. You can see everything really that they have. You can add different sections, but we're going to build one to kind of see what it is. All right. So if I look at Johnny, I've got, this is how it looks if you're going through the list format. Now, let's build one. A lot of people, they want to know Facebook leads. Okay, this is follow up. This is, I want to follow up with these people. So I want to change probably the statuses. Manage statuses. I'm going to want to create a custom one. New template. We're going to call it lead information. Active status. We're going to name this, let's see, I don't know, let's see, lead. We change it to proposal. Add a status. We do one. Well, yeah, we'll do one. Yay. Lost. That sort of thing. So you can name them and track them however you want. You can go ahead and put them in however you need to. And this is where they are. So now you have a lead. And now I'm going to add the view though, because as I told you, I do not like the other thing. All right. So we have a task name here, right? So that's the client's name. Now we have, let's come up with, where did they come from? Where did I talk to them? Option 1, Facebook. Option 2, LinkedIn. Let's do Instagram. And let's do maybe TikTok. So, and I like to add colors because I like colors. We're going to make that one this type of blue. We're going to make Instagram kind of pink. And we're going to make TikTok purple. And add a column. So where did I talk to them? Now another one will be, let's do a date. Last contact. Show it. I've already made one like that. Let's see. Custom Fields Library. We want, nope, I don't have it. Nope. Ah, there it is, last contact. So then we're going to add a column of, let us do money, proposal amount. I want to do maybe notes. Notes. Then maybe I want to do, I am ignoring him. Well, we have I'm sure that we have one. Email. Here we go. So you can kind of see how you do this with anything or anything that you want to add to it and how you want to add it. So if we did, let's see, where's the rating? This is the fun one, is confidence. Now you get to pick it. So one of the ones that I used recently, it was fire. It's a scale of 1 to 5. And now you see it there. So to add a task, okay, you're just adding. And the name is, let's do John Brown. Notes. talk to about a system build. Last contact was 9 dash, it'll pop up, 16. Where did I talk to them? On Facebook. The proposal amount, $14.97. Emails not known. Confidence, I'm going to say it's about a 4. So you can kind of see how you can track all of this information. Yeah, Mike, this type of thing. I mean, and then you can assign it to different people. So say I say that I want to assign this person to a different person. So this one is assigned to me. So now say I want to put it to a different person. If I had a different person on this account, I would go ahead and do that so that they can pick up the conversation. They can go ahead and track them. They can put it in whatever they want. You can go ahead and you can add any type of column, labels. You know, these are tags that you can search by. So this would be, let's see, type of request. And say I want one to be system build, CRM build, or I'll even keep it build. I can't spell. Okay, I want one to be a honeybook build. I want one to be a DUBSADO build. Everything. Build everything. Now I can tag clients by what they've asked for. So say I break down, my goal at some point is to actually break down the information that I have and to actually have team members that work with certain people. So some people will work with Keep, some people will work with DUBSADO, some people will work with Honeybook. Those type of things I need to know. Why? Because it will let me know which team to assign it to. Who's the team leader that's going to be working with them? Who's going to be client facing that's going to be working with them? So I can tag this person. This is a Keep build. Okay. So then when I go to search through everything, I can sort by this. I can sort by the type of request. I can hide the assignee. I can hide anything that I don't want to tackle. So this sort of thing, you can go in there, you can say, say I'm talking to someone on my personal Facebook Messenger, I can go ahead and put them in the system and say I decide I'm going to send it over to another team member. Well, guess what, guys? I can actually say, okay, I'm assigning it to this person. You can assign it to 2 people so that you can kind of monitor it as well. But you can introduce the person inside of Facebook so that it transfers over to them so they can now start having their conversation. So all of these little things that you want to track, all of these little things, the confidence level, that's great. You can put in notes of, reason why. You can do a whole nother thing of, let me hide this one, hide column. Say I want a labels, and then I want, I want reason for loss, and I want pricing, time, not a good fit. And guys, I'm giving you permission right now to say that people are not a good fit. I'm giving you permission. Go ahead. Tell, if it is not a good fit, it is not a good fit. So reason for loss, pricing, because they can't afford it. So that sort of thing. Now I can filter out my leads, my contacts. Once they become a client, you can actually take this entire task and move it over into your main CRM system. So say I have this one here. I can actually move it over to clients. All right. I can move them over there. So now I know exactly who and what they are. I can create a folder for them, and I can have all the information laid out, and I can have all our conversations. Like if I copied the entire conversation down, or at least the key components of it, then when I go to work with the client, or I'm going to sit down and actually work on their stuff with them, I know exactly what we talked about. Okay. And many people know that I am a paper and pencil person when I am working with you. But at the end of the day, I actually end up scanning it and putting it into their information. Why? Because it lets me know and it helps me out. It lets me know who is doing what and what I told them. If I don't know what I told them, then going back can almost be embarrassing. If I don't have some record of what we talked about, it won't work. Plain and simple, it will not work. So the more data that you have on your clients, and the more that you can move things from one to the next, then you sit there. He's been here since 7:30 this morning. But you can sit there and you can track everything. And knowing all your data is going to make it so much easier. Because if you find out that every single person is dropping you because of pricing, guess what? Something's wrong somewhere. Either they don't know the value of it and you're not relaying that portion correctly, or you're marketing to the wrong people. So by tracking this information, by tracking why did you lose them? Okay, well, that kind of sucks because I thought it was going to be a really good client. You know what I mean? I thought this was going to be a great client. And I give him pretty much 5 stars out of this thing. So if I'm looking at it and it says 4 stars and I'm losing them because of pricing, they're not seeing the value. Say I did it because of time. Okay, well, guess what? That means I should follow up with them. So let's create a new column that says follow up. What do I want to do with them? Or put them into a follow up later where you're looking at, okay, the list. I'm going to move him. We're going to say I sent the proposal. I'm actually going to create a status. Oops, wrong thing. Manage statuses. Yeah, I'm going to add one. Follow up later. Make that yellow. Save. And then add a thing in there that says, when do they want you to follow up? So that set a due date. Change status. Oops. Change status to follow up later. Due date, I'm going to put it in 2 months. So September, October, November. I'm going to skip the whole Thanksgiving time, and I'm going to contact them December 1st and see if it's a good fit then. So now it's going to pop up in my to-do list to do on December 1st. Now, some of the things I would do is I might set myself a reminder up to do it that day, or do a start date. So you can actually do a start date. Whoops, where'd it go? Okay. Move that over because the start date is the 23rd, but the due date is the 1st. So that tells me more information. Now I can look in here and I can say, okay, this is where he was. We'll delete pricing. It was time. So then I put in there, hey, on November 23rd, I reached out, or I scheduled an email to go out on the 1st of December. Genius, right? Schedule the emails. When you're thinking of it, schedule the emails. You can actually do an email in here. Now, you can actually You cannot schedule it in here, but you can send it. So then you can send emails in here so that they know. No, you can't get that just yet. Can you wait?
Why?
Because I said so. So does anyone have any questions about this? It's very, very simple to set up. You do not need the paid version of ClickUp to get started with this. You might not have as many options.
I need a matching game.
No, the matching game's coming later. That one doesn't work. So it's one of those things that you do not need the paid version. You can go ahead and set it up as you would like.
I had that.
No, you
The thing, the box.
Not right now.
What is it?
I don't know because I don't know which box you're talking about. So you're just gonna have to wait.
No one with the thing on the play.
Can you wait just a couple more minutes?
I'm not doing it on my table. That box.
So, does anyone have any questions about what goes on? Besides my grandson asking me to play with some sort of box that I have no clue which one he's talking about. So if you do have questions, if you're coming in on the replay and you have questions about setting this up later, let me know. I do have a link, which I will share with you for ClickUp. Like I said, though, you don't need the paid version. There is a coupon code that I have seen out there, by the way. It's like 15 off, and that does really well. It did. Thanks, Sarah. I'm glad that it was helpful for you. Seriously, this is like one of those things that I never really thought about using it as, but it's a genius way to do it. You know, it's really simple. I like the visuals. I like being able to move things. I actually have it, you know, for Facebook leads. This is very different. My own personal one, when someone signs a contract, they get moved over into here. When they book a call, they get moved over into here, into my system, so that I can take a look at them later. It just helps. It helps to have the data. I'll be completely honest. I'm not always 100% perfect with keeping track of it, but the system is there. And if I take the time to do it, which it wouldn't take that much time, but with doing that, I would be able to track everything that comes in. I would be able to track and be able to systematically sort people, know where they're from, and everything else. So with that in mind, guys, if you guys have any questions, I would love to hear them. If you're on the replay, please reach out. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm hoping that this showed up on both systems that I was hoping for. I will figure that part out because I prefer StreamYard anyway for streaming. But let me know, and I will talk to you all soon. You guys have a great day.